All right, this is Space Wolf, and this is a quick video. I'm going to explain how I did the Hold On commercial. All right, so like everything, it started off with a concept. I wanted to do something for Australia made, something that sort of inspired from Australia. And the Holden Torana, for people who don't know, this is... if you don't know, this is like a iconic Australian car. I'm not exactly a car person, so I just did a basic like a Google search for iconic cars, and then it sort of that came up. So anyway, yeah. So I want to do like this this commercial for this new electric car company called Hold On. That's sort of inspired by like sort of classic Aussie cars. So it's more like a brand awareness campaign, a video. So this is the starting point, right? All right, next. So obviously we need a script. So that surprisingly, the Claude did a very good job on this. So this is sort of my prompt: help me create a script for the narration of Australian-made electric car, blah blah blah. So it's nothing really serious, and I'll show you what sort of Claude came up with. Yeah, and then sort of, you know, it was trying to make the whole video, but then again, I just asked for the script or the script for the narration. And pretty much, I think I used this like as is. Yeah, I don't think I changed anything. I think I sort of took out some parts. So that's the sort of script. I mean, that was like pretty good. So yeah, Claude, you've done a very good job on that. Right. Okay, next. Yeah, and then I did the narration. So narration is, again, is one of the most impressive parts of this workflow. I use this tool called ElevenLabs. So I think it can do a bunch of things, but what I did, I created my own voice because they had a lot of American voices. I wanted something that very Aussie. So I think, yeah, in here, if you go to voices, you can create a voice design. Yeah, that's the one. So you can create, again, like I kept it very simple. I'll show you what, let me just go to voices. And if you go to my voices, you can see like what, so basically it's
sailing.
Oh, let me stop that. Let me go to edit voice. Yeah, it's just an old Australia. I even made a mistake here. Supposed to be Australian female with a powerful, deep, therapeutic. Actually, stuff cut out here, I think. Yeah, I wanted it to be deep, sounding like almost like a native person, but imagining a native person speaking, you know, Australian English with a Aussie accent. So that's why I sort of went with this sort of old, like a elder, like a wise person tone. So that was the voice, and then and the other interesting part is this voice changer. It is a game changer, I think. Yeah. So what I did, I got someone to actually record a human to record the. Actually, let me just show you this first. So this is how sort of.
This land taught us everything.
No, that's a different voice. This one here.
This land taught us everything we know about endurance.
So I basically uploaded the script here, and then when I say script, it's this one here, just copy and paste it. And it basically created the narration, but it sort of lacked that human, sort of emotional bit. So that's why I wanted to change it a bit. So what I did, I got a human to record the voice narration, and then change it to this lady's voice. And that's what you see in the commercial.
Land taught us everything we know about endurance.
Yeah, so it's the way the voice like paused and that emotional bit. I mean, obviously the voice and the music is a very big piece of this. So I want this to be as human as it can be, even though I use AI. All right, cool. So I got the narration now, the music bit. actually, yeah, before the storyboard, at this point, I sort of had what I wanted to create, as in shots, because the script and the narration really, I got actually super inspired by how this thing first came out. Like, I know now I'm sort of going through it for the second time or third, fourth, or probably about 20th, looking at it. So it sort of lost that spark, but it was unbelievable when I first sort of heard this narration. So it gave me a immediate, like, a picture or shots, what I need to do. And the next bit is the music. Again, this is, one of the best parts about this work is the music. So I use Suno for this, suno.com, 4.5. That's the latest version. And this is, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but that's the one that I used. Again, I was experimenting with, I had to generate a couple to sort of find the one I like. Now, the prompt for this is it's just this thing, and no way that I'm going to put that into to Suno. I'm not that good. So what I did, I gave it a couple of sort of keywords. Now, female, haunting vocals, emotional, attention, I think heavy bass or vibrating bass or rumbling bass, I think that's what I put in. And then Suno has this feature, it can actually generate a prompt based on what you put in or expand the prompt. So that's what it did. And then, it gave a really good results. But then again, like, I had to go through and pick the best one that I thought that's going to work. So at this point, I have the narration music, so pretty much the backbone of this thing. All right. Now the sort of the hard part, image generation. So this one, I started off with Midjourney, and this is my prompt, basically minimalistic Holden Torana inspired silver electric car. Now Midjourney, let me go to Midjourney. It's sort of, this is all the generations I did. So it sort of started creating these really cool concepts, but it obviously all keep changing. So I had to figure out a way how to sort of keep the consistency. So that actually comes from ChatGPT. So what I did here, let me just go back to GPT. Pretty much fed that one concept that I liked from Midjourney. Let me go to Figma. It's this one here, I think. Yeah, that one there. And then I basically asked it to, I didn't like these lights here because it sort of looks too much of the classic car. It doesn't look electric to me. So basically the rest is basically step-by-step iteration until I get what I wanted. So, it did this, but it looks obviously too much like a Tesla. And then, I wanted sort of that round light. And after a while, I think it sort of got it and to what I wanted. But then again, this bit, I didn't like it. So it's basically told it to, make the underpart, the lights, under the lights, black. So the lights come out nicely. Yeah, so it did that. That's at this point. So I have the concept, good enough. And then I asked to basically create like different, side view, front, back. And again, it's struggling. So one thing you need to sort of remember, obviously all of this is like, the context window can't be too long. Again, all of this is working based on number of tokens, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, nobody knows how these things work. The point is the AI tend to get tired. And if it doesn't do what you wanted to do, especially in a thread like this, image like sort of customization, you need to start again. And then, take take like one that works and then start again, and it tend to work pretty good. So at this point, and you can see here, this is sort of now I'm in another sort of step in the workflow, and sort of see that. So it sort of lost that whole point, the whole thing that we created. So anyway, so I had to start a new one. Yeah. So anyway, after like 2 hours and stress, I got to this point where now it looks like a one car, right? Nice. So now easy part. Now go back to Midjourney and ask it to basically create what we want, but use the let me just refresh this because it's sort of stuck. And go back to the car. Sorry about this. Yeah. As you can see, I use this a lot. Yeah. And then let me go back. Yeah, this is the one. So at this point, see, I had this one and then jump into now this, because now I'm bringing in basically, let me just use that. So this is the car. This is, I'm using what they call omni reference or character reference. So you can upload your character or the object or whatever do you want to keep consistent throughout the generations in here. This is called omni weight. It's 400. You can go below 400 if you don't want your object to be, that perfect, or if you want Midjourney to sort of be flexible on that, but I don't want that. I want the car to be perfect in each generation, so I use 400. So that's sort of the only technical bit. Like after that, it's sort of starting to look at this. Like the car looks mostly the same. In some generation, it sort of fucked up, but yeah, it's that sort of struggling. But yeah, so the rest is pretty simple now. Like you can basically, sorry, let me go back. Like all of this is just now again simple. The shots that the car doesn't have are pretty simple. Let me go back to Premiere and turn my music off. So that's the starting point again, pretty simple. Again, getting Midjourney to generate what I want based on the script that Claude generated and slightly edited by the human. And then, all of this cool. So this bit here, actually, I forgot about the video generation. So I used Kling for this only because I think it's quite very good at actually following the prompt, and it's quite cheap to use in considering other things out there. Runway I used, but Runway is really, I think, too expensive and doesn't really do the job. Just hype. Let me go. So that's the sort of the first one. So this is image to video. So I uploaded that image from Midjourney, which is this one that I picked. And then basically prompt, very simple prompts, nothing crazy. And Kling did a fantastic job on actually following the prompt. Yeah, so every single other shot is basically Midjourney and bordered to Kling. So let me go back to Premiere. So this one again, let me go back. I think it's not all perfect. As you can see, I had to experiment. But keeping the prompt very simple, the car's rear lights, transition from dark to glowing red, the camera very slowly zooms out. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. So Kling has this feature, let me go to say video. This thing here, you can actually, you can put your, so let me just go back to this one. Unfortunately, I can't go back to see what I was trying to do. I was going to sort of retrieve the prompt. So this prompt here, you can't see it, it's too small, but what I did, I just put some keywords and basic prompt of what I wanted to do. And you can actually press on the DeepSeek button and it'll actually change, use the DeepSeek model and change it to a nice prompt. But then again, I have used it without it, and it's actually the results are pretty much the same. Or it's like it's you don't have to use this. It's not like a secret weapon. Yeah. So cool. So at this point, I have all the music. All the shots I have, and then it turned into videos. Shots, 5 seconds of videos, and then I basically attach everything here. And one thing, sort of, the last bits is sort of these small effects or sounds effects. In here, you can see, you can't again see it is too small, the text. It's just like sort of this wind, the ocean sound effects, birds and things like that. Again, these were created in ElevenLabs as well. There's a bit here called section called sound effects, which is fantastic. You can create whatever you want, basically. So these are the things. That's the electric car sweeping by. Yeah, it's perfect. So put all of that in here, and then a bit of color correction. I'm gonna turn off my sound here, otherwise it's gonna be annoying. And then expand this a bit. What I'm trying to show you is the color. Here. So this is just an adjustment layer. Which is, hang on, sorry, I'm just trying to find it. Oh, I can't find it. Anyway, this is not that important. Anyone, like most people, know how to do color correction in Premiere, because the only thing that, if actually, let me turn this off. See how this is a bit reddish to reddish. Again, it's because of the prompt, because I asked it to, if you go back to Midjourney again, this one, I think I asked it to, I put like golden. Oh, look at this. I forgot to, so this is again a very interesting shot. The snake is probably my favorite shot. So you can see it's not magic. You have to generate so many images, and it's like, so look at this, this. All of this is bad generations because it didn't really capture the emotion that I needed. And this one now it's getting better, but I'm looking at this kangaroos. See, I used cinematic shot of realistic two wild kangaroos in Australian forest, mist and golden light. See, when a golden light, again, I'm not going to explain what that is, but that's what this red light from. And then I had to put I want to take out red because the whole thing is this sort of bluish tone. Yeah, so that's it. And then the last bit, the hold on, this logo is created, using Illustrator. Very simple stuff. Anyway, so I was sort of I don't think anyone sort of picked up on it, but the hold on, it's more like I wanted this to be a ad to Australia, or ad or commercial about Australia, or about holding on to your dreams, fellow human, and things are a bit tough out there. AI, I don't know what AI is doing. It's just creating all of these disruptions, but it creating a lot of stress. So I just wanted us to hold on to our sort of resilience and human beats. So anyway, so that's it. Done. Thank you. And if you have any questions, let me know.